5K race. 25 laps around the track to see what man can do a faster 3.1 miles. 3 of our boys in this race: Noah, Reese, and Garrett. These men are pretty solid distance runners around the same times. Let's see what kind of performance we can make. Between the 3 of them, I would say Reese is seated the first runner of ours. Noah and Garrett, I'm unsure. Noah might nick on Garrett's heels, or the other way around. Right now, our Rochester boys got a bit of an odd positioning since they're in the outside wing and had to cut in. Right now, our 3 boys are right now in the back of the pack, clustered together, sticking each other and see how they can do in this race. Right now, 3 of our boys are working together, passing one of the Ohio and Northern boys in the back. Coming around the turn, seeing how things are. All have successfully passed the back runner of the Ohio Northern. A lot of Ohio Northern men, boys in the front. Looks like the top 6 boys are Ohio Northern. By looks at a couple of unattached runners included. And there's our boys trying to hit their heels. We got about 26 laps for them to make moves, so they don't have to be making moves anytime soon, but eventually they're gonna have to at some point. Plenty of room to make moves, plenty of room to make some error, but you want to make error too late into the race. Same position, looks like we got top 6 Ohio Northern and 2 unattached, and then we got Rochester right there in the little backpack beating the 1 Ohio Northern kid. Our boys are working very well with each other together right now. They are looking fantastic. Now, one thing especially with a 5K is the mental toughness you put on yourself to run this race. These races, this 5K is usually a race we ran in high school for cross country. Now we have this as an indoor event for college. Our Rochester boys right now in the back, clustered together. Now they need to find an opportunity at some point to be able to get past that pack and get out and move forward. Reese leading the pack with Noah in the middle and Garrett in the back. Ohio Northern still taking the lead, still holding strong. Unattached runner right behind that pack. And another school right behind them, Airham. Our boy still is holding strong. Garrett looks like he might be falling off and having an Ohio Northern kid possibly get ahead of him. Right now, according around the turn right now, Garrett got passed by an Ohio Northern kid. We need to see if we can get Garrett back in the pack here and see if we can get him back with everyone else. 5K is a special race. I mean, this one has been here since we all ran in high school. 5K is a race we've all worked hard and dedicated ourselves to, and now we've slapped it into a college track event. This is definitely something that not a lot of people want to do. I myself don't want to do it, but I mean, I might be doing it at some point, you never know. But we got our boys going out and doing their thing. These boys are all working hard to start earning names on the record boards for Rochester University. Within the past several weeks, we have been looking at the boards, wondering what we can beat and who we can compete against to see who can put their name on the record boards and have their moment put their name next to their record. Reese right now making moves. He's behind the unattached runner. Noah right behind the Marine kid. Garrett coming a little far back behind the pack behind the Ohio Northern. Our boys are starting to separate out as we have 17 laps left out of the 25. Reese right now looks like he's been making some moves behind the unattached runner, which then he's got the pack of Ohio Northern. Reese can run a solid race today if he can make the right moves and hold strong. Noah behind the, let's just say, like a darker maroon jersey. from Earlham. Noah's right behind Earlham over here. See if Noah can make a maneuver to get ahead. Garrett just came by, as you saw. But he's starting to separate away from the pack right now. Noah just got passed right in the turn by an Ohio Northern, but that's all right. Our boys got determination. I think both of our back runners right now at the end of this can get ahead and start working real hard and get with the rest of them. We're on the turn with 16 laps left right now. Reese still holding strong right now. Has been making his moves, have been running strong right now. Right behind an unattached runner. According to the race, Reese is ranked 11th, but I'm pretty sure Reese is getting a higher placement today than he ever has. Just went by was Garrett, not too far ahead of him was Noah. 5K is 3.1 miles, and who says they want to do this on a track? Well, our three boys said they wanted to do that, and that's why we're here today right now. Reese right now is a solid 5K runner by the looks of it. He just looks like just on that turn to pass the unattached runners, now set behind the Ohio Northern boys. Now the Ohio Northern boys are all ranked 1 through 6 in this race, and we have Reese ranked 11. Reese right now looks like he's going to possibly join that pack and start breaking that pack up. He's got a lot of laps to go before you can start breaking it. Noah right now is falling a bit off from our Earlham and Ohio Northern boy. But Noah right now, I know, can hold his own, and he can catch up and close the gap that's being created. Reese just came passing by. Reese right here is looking solid, sticking with the Ohio Northern boys. Let's hope he doesn't separate from them. Noah and Garrett coming down the line. This right here is a race with them two right now. They are racing with each other. Come on, Garrett got this, buddy. Go get Noah. Go get Noah. Come around the turn and get us, our Ohio Northern boys, with Reese not too far behind him. By the looks of it, Reese is falling off just a little bit off these boys. Let's see if we can get him to close that gap. Reese, close the gap. Don't forget that, close that gap. Don't let it fall off too much, man. Looks like we got our little middle pack here, a little stranded here, unattached, another Ohio Northern Earlham kid. Then we got here in the backpack, Noah and Garrett. Come on, Noah, come on, Garrett, let's go, boys, let's go! Ohio Northern right now coming passing through the top 6 with Reese falling off just a little bit. Reese right now can catch up to these boys. The gap got a little bit bigger. But one of the biggest things about a distance runner is being able to close a gap that's been created. Especially with such big ones. That gap could be closed within 2 to 3 laps, and we just don't know it. As long as there's a gradual closing within the next few laps, Reese could close on those boys and stick back with that pack. But don't forget, we have a couple NCAA schools going against NAIA schools. So we got 2 different sets of competition. We got big colleges with a lot of funding and lots of people. And we have our NAIA and a little lower funded schools, not as much people. But in my opinion, I think the NAIA runners are a lot better runners, even though we may be a little slower and all that. But we have a lot more determination because we work with what we have. We work with what we don't have. Garrett and Noah coming in. Garrett looks like he's got ahead of Noah. So Garrett's got a strategy right now. Garrett right now has closed in whatever gap he had with Noah and is going to try to make up what best he can. Ohio Northern passing right now at the top 6. Looking solid. Now the boys look over in the center. Look like he's a bit dying. Reese Welch coming in here now. Oh, shoot. Oh, God. My bad for hitting the camera. Sorry. But, like I was saying, Reese Welch coming in and closing that gap. And I mean closing a little bit. There's our middle section of boys right there. There's Garrett and Noah right now getting passed by an Ohio Northern, but that's all right. I mean, our boys it's hard to go against an NCAA school, but our boys are holding off really well. It looks like they're really strong. He's making a gap between him and Noah. It looks like Noah's falling off a little bit. But that's all right. It's not always about placement. It's a little bit more about our time and effort. Reese, let's go, boy! I believe in you! So it looks like our boys, Garrett and Noah, have been at least lapped once. If not, maybe twice, but I could be wrong, and I'm thinking once right now. Come on, Garrett, come on, Noah, let's go, boys! Ohio Northern, this pack's been strong with each other, and looks like they've been separated from each other. Reese right here coming in right now. Reese looking strong. Reese, hey, be strong, bud. Be strong, Reese. You got this. Reese right now looks like he's just dying just a little bit. Losing in the gas tank. That's all right. Reese right now is a phenomenal runner. Even though they're losing a little gas, I don't think I've seen any less effort than I have him. He's still holding up, still great form and a great pace right now, even though he may be kind of forward. About 7 laps to go for our front runners, which would be Ohio Northern State and Reese right now. With our boys at least 1 or 2 plus more adding on to that. But I think our boys can help and do this. Only crappy thing about having long distance races, especially a 5K, is putting our 5K on a 200-meter track. So it doubles the laps if we're doing a 400. It also can be an odd conversion from a 300, 200 track. But no one wants to do many laps, especially at a track. But these men here are determined and are willing to kick butt to make a great race so they can do well. Come on, Garrett! Come on, Garrett! Looks like Reese here, boys, been just past Noah. And it looks like he might pass Garrett at some point. The middle section of Earlham and Ohio Northern right now. Unintentional, it's falling behind from that middle pack. With Ohio Northern, looks like they're starting to separate, majorly separate between each other and start. Looks like 2 of the Ohio Northern boys dropped out of the race. Looks like first rank and 5th rank dropped out, either due to injury. They might have been pacers. I'm not very sure. Garrett jogging in, going in, looking very strong, doing well. Reese right now looks like he's jogging. He's doing great. No, right now looks like he's struggling just a little bit, but I think these boys got it. Northern's starting to separate a lot, and I think they passed an unattached runner here that is falling off from the middle pack. On a track, this race looks like people have been passed a lot, but if we did this on an open course like cross country, it would look a lot different and people would have fallen behind. But it's sometimes kind of hard to tell based on how many times we've been lapped. Come on, Reese, let's go, boy! Looks like there's about 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go, about 600 meters, just a little under half a mile on a 200-meter track for the 5K right now. That's for our front running set, which is the Ohio Northern and Reese. Garrett and Noah, some of the other boys, been lapped at least a few times, so I'm not sure how many they have, but them boys are holding solid right now. Come on, Reese, let's go, boy, let's go! Looks like Ohio Northern starting to mix with some of these boys. Our leaders on the Ohio Northern pack got about 2 laps left. They're looking good, they're looking solid. Garrett coming around the corner right now. Looks like he might be a little bit losing it in the gas tank, but I still just think he's holding strong right now. Reese right here is looking pretty strong right now. Reese right now looking strong, he's doing well. Looks like final lap for some of the leading the Red Boys by the Ohio Northern team. Noah coming in, looking good. This can be a very competitive race right now, but it's a little more competitive on a track based on the fact of how many times people have been lapped. This is Ohio Northern boy sprinting to the finish. He looks solid, looks like he's doing really well. Ohio Northern looks like he came in first. Our boys have another Ohio Northern kid, and in second, another Ohio third. Looks like right now, top four are all Ohio Northern. Solid races by these NCAA schools. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. I mean, what can I tell you? A 5K on a track isn't the most fun, isn't the most easy. Reese right now looks like, I think he's on his final lap right now, this final straightaway section for his race. Reese is looking fantastic, finishing strong for his 5K. Reese right there, that's Reese right there. Looks like coming in 5th place right now for his 5K. Be right back, I gotta get a man falling to the ground.